Welcome back to Destination Sacred Ground. This is the second vlog. We have just transitioned to full-time travels for around 3 weeks. So we've been on the road full-time for a few weeks. So this vlog is for a catch-up, to let you guys know how we're traveling, as well as providing some self-care techniques and strategies. So this is it. Here we are. I'm Tamsin. This is Kalypso, the motorhome, who we have transitioned into, and we have Carly, our cat, who's asleep in one of the cupboards in her sacred hiding space. Given the fact that we've been on the road for about 3 weeks, it's been an interesting and challenging time. We've had so many challenges, which is expected, right? You know that when you go full time on the road, there's lots of challenges that you need to meet. Learning new things, new skills, how solar works and how the battery consumption works, and fridge and all of the spaces. But I guess I wasn't prepared for the amount of issues or troubles that Kalypso would have had. So she's had to go back into the shop numerous times, and there's been lots of work that's done and still needs to be done to her. So the one thing that there's been numerous things that have supported me and allowed me to stay sane during this time of transition. And transition, it's a huge transition. I've come from a full-time, job, home, to full-time living on the road. But yeah, the things that have made me or allowed me to feel safe and sound have been Earth-Based Mindfulness. Earth-Based Mindfulness is a practice that I do, and I do regularly. And although I couldn't feel it as much in the times of frustration, everyday practice really allowed me to come into myself and feel that sense of support and connection with the earth and myself. So Earth-Based Mindfulness has been my savior and really allowed me to connect on such a profound level and tap into that wisdom. But what is Earth-Based Mindfulness, you may possibly say? Earth-Based Mindfulness is this. Earth-Based Mindfulness is having the understanding of cycles in place and how this impacts environment. It is how the elements dance and play with Earth's existence. It is forming connection with everything that comes from Earth and being more conscious of what we do with this knowledge. Earth-Based Mindfulness is tuning in to our environment, making the connection between self and that of the earth. It is our connection to country, which is trees, animals, ecosystems, and more. It is the feeling of a cool breeze or perhaps mud on feet. It is tuning into the sound of birdsong, or perhaps the clap of thunder. It is seeing a reflection of light in water, or a bird take flight in the sky. Earth-Based Mindfulness is tasting the sweetness or bitterness of plant food, or smelling flowers in bloom, or cow manure freshly given to the lambs. It is holding a still presence whilst observing and listening through our senses. By connecting to the earth, we gain a better understanding of selves whilst tapping into its wisdom. With our undivided attention, we not only listen and learn to what the earth needs, but we also form a deeper connection to all, which really allows us to grow in a profound and natural way. So a lovely lady by the name of Susanne Jones had introduced me to Earth-Based Mindfulness. She had taken me through a process over the course of a few days, or actually a few weeks, and when I did her Earth-Based Mindfulness course, and it allowed me to fall in love with the earth even more so. I'd come from, you know, a little bit of earth-based spirituality practice, and I'd always had a love for the earth, but doing this course had really deepened my love and transitioned me into a nicer and more pleasant space. So I felt more supported within myself, but then I also felt like I could support the earth more as well. So it was, yeah, participating in her course was amazing, and I'll provide the link below as well if anyone's interested. But some of the earth-based practices, or the earth-based mindfulness practices that I do, waking up with the sun, you know, waking up with the sun, feeling its rays on your skin. This warmth right now that I feel is absolutely gorgeous. You know, meditating out in the open space, belly to the mother, laying your belly onto the Mother Earth and feeling the breath, the connection, and the healing presence is quite profound. Taking a morning walk and just feeling the earth on your feet and feeling that energy connect is quite beautiful. Full moon ritual, I've done one of those in the last month, and that was quite an experience, having an understanding of, you know, the cycles of the moon and how those cycles interact with your own cycles. Just, you know, that flow or the unflow, and learning about those experiences. This has been what has supported me in my journey of transition from full-time home and job to full-time motorhome. So I will provide more information, and earth-based mindfulness is something that I'm so passionate about. So, you know, weekly when I provide self-care, earth-based mindfulness is a part of that. So I might provide all of that for anyone who is interested in seeing, in watching, in doing, in embodying. So I look forward to more of these, and I look forward to you potentially coming back and viewing and seeing where we're up to on our journey.